Hey guys, what's going on? Adam Snyder here with the Homemade Entrepreneur. So in today's video, I want to talk to you about how to get anything you want in life. Now depending on who you talk to, whether it's a positive or negative person, they're going to tell you either you can or you can't have anything you have ever wanted. And they can be true or that can be false. Now I want to explain something to you. And first I want to start off with a story. So years ago, probably when I was 16, 17 years old. I actually started, it wasn't my very first business, but it was a business. My brother and I, we ran a lawn care company. So this lawn care company, what we did is we printed out thousands of flyers. I'm not sure how we printed out or how we even paid for the flyers, but we printed out thousands of flyers. So what we did is we took these to just big residential neighborhoods. Some of these neighborhoods had big multi-million-dollar houses. Some were almost estates. And we went there and we put all the flyers. We put them in their paper boxes because we started doing it in the mailboxes. Then we were told by the mailman that's illegal if it doesn't have a stamp. So we quickly stopped doing that. So we started putting them in all the paper boxes. Everyone that got a newspaper in the morning, we started doing that. And then we went and put the flyers on their doorstep. Okay, we didn't ring the door, we didn't talk to them. We just put it right underneath the welcome mat right outside their door, their front door. And we did this probably for like a week. Okay, we didn't get any calls. We had no calls. Well, the reason we didn't get any calls is not because our flyers weren't working. It was because a lot of these people, just had somebody come and do their lawn. They don't have a lawn service every week, or especially at that time of the year they didn't. We didn't know that, so we just thought, well, we're failing. Let's go do it to another residential neighborhood, another bigger one. We can print out more flyers. So we did that. And we started taking more and more flyers, and the reason why is because we wanted to make money. We wanted not only make money, but we wanted to start our own business. We did not want to work for somebody else. And I say this because before that I was working for somebody else. Most of you guys don't know this, but my very first job was, one of my very first actual jobs that I got did the whole W-2 and all that stuff, filled out the paperwork, got an actual paper check. I was working at Burger King. Okay, so I was a part-time employee when I was 16 years old, working at Burger King, and I hated it. I knew I did not want to work an hourly job, for the rest of my life. I didn't even want to work that one. That's why I started a business. Okay, an actual business license, everything, insurance, all that stuff. At 16, 17 years old, whenever it was. And the reason why I'm telling you the story is because we wanted to make a change. We did not want to work a 9-to-5 job. We, especially going to school, all of my friends were working, at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon till like, 8 or 9 o'clock at that night, every single day because they had school. And I just didn't want to do that. And so what I wanted out of life is I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I wanted to work whenever I wanted to. I wanted to be able to decide how much money I actually made. That my income was tied to results that I was seeing, not based on how many hours I went into a business. So to kind of close off that story, what ended up happening is a lot of these people started calling us about 3 weeks later, 3 weeks, 4 weeks later, almost a month later. We were getting calls every single day. People saw our flyers. Maybe we did some work for their neighbor, and their neighbor spread the word. So by putting in a little bit of effort, doing stuff that we did not know that would actually work, doing something that was a failure, or so we thought at first, we doubled down. And this is the key point in this video, is if you want to get anything out of life, if you really want to know how to get anything, double your efforts on whatever it is that you think will work. So one of the things I talk about here on this channel is Amazon FBA or affiliate marketing, or just peer-to-peer lending, or any type of online entrepreneurship, any type of online business. If you want to be successful and if you want anything out of life, what I recommend is double down on whatever it is you're doing. If currently you're doing Facebook ads to get bring traffic into your website, double down on that. If you're creating YouTube videos, let's say you're doing 3 a week, you're doing a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and let's say that's doing okay, double down on that. Do twice as many, do 6 every single week. Maybe you're doing stock trading and you're spending an hour every single morning. Let's say 2 hours. An hour is a pretty small amount of time. Let's say you're spending 2 hours every single morning looking through stocks. Okay, you're trying to figure out which ones are going to be the movers and shakers today. Which one can you make money? Maybe you're just a short-term trader. Whatever it is, maybe a day trader. If that's the case, double down. Do 4 hours. Do 5 hours. Spend some time the night before to figure out what's going to happen. Okay, whatever it is, double down your efforts, double down your time, double down your money, because I guarantee you, by doubling down, like I said, this is the key point of this video, by doubling down whatever it is you're doing that you're seeing some type of results with, you will see far greater results. It might not be today, might not be next week, but you will see those results. They will come to you. And the last thing I just want to end this video with is that some people will get lucky. Some people will do something, see a lot of success, massive success, and a lot of times that success comes so quickly they don't understand how to adjust their life. They don't understand how to save the money versus spend the money. They don't understand what that newfound success is going to do to their life. And so what usually happens, not all the time and not in every instance, but most cases, what happens is that money comes in so fast, they spend it, they waste it, they pretty much throw it right back into wherever it came from. And what ends up happening is the money all goes out, nothing else is coming in, and so they're right back where they were. They don't know the struggles that came before just to get them to where they were. That's why entrepreneurs are different than most other people, than winning the lottery, or some people that are genetically gifted and can sprint really fast, or can jump high, or can shoot a basketball. Again, that's I'm not saying it's all genetics. A lot of it is skill, hard work, putting in the time and effort into learning those skills, mastering and becoming a master of that craft. But some of it is genetic. Okay, nobody can deny genetics do play a part in whether you think a 5-foot person is going to slam dunk a basketball. Probably not. Do you think somebody that's 7 foot can slam dunk a basketball? Yeah, a lot easier. So genetics do play a part. And I'm not saying you're going to be genetically gifted. I'm not saying you're going to be lucky. I'm not saying you're going to be smart enough to be a successful entrepreneur. What I'm saying is you have the power to decide what you want to do. If you want to do anything in life, you can. But you need to make that decision today. You need to make that decision, decide, okay, what is it that I want to do? How am I going to do it? Am I starting today, or when am I going to start? So once you know those things, once you know what it is you're wanting to do and how you're going to do it, it becomes very easy. It's just being about putting in the time, being consistent. Okay? If you can do that day after day, you are consistent, you do it every single day until you are successful, you will be successful. I can guarantee that, because you will not put in the time and effort, you will not do that without learning what you're doing wrong, what you're doing right. And at some point, there's going to be that switch. Something's going to just click in your head, like, okay, I have to stop doing that. I need to put more time here because this is what's working. Again, if you want to do anything in life, if you want to get anything out of your life, you will start to figure these things out. Whether you know it or not, it will happen. Okay, it doesn't matter what kind of business you're in. It doesn't matter if you're an online entrepreneur, you do something brick and mortar store, or you're in real estate. Whatever it is you're doing, you're going to start to figure these things out, and it will happen. I guarantee you it will happen once you put in enough time. So again, like I just wanted to point out in this video, you can get anything you want in life. The one key factor is to figure out what you want to do, how you're going to do it, and then double down on that exact thing. So hopefully you guys liked this video. Hopefully you got something out of it. If you did, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys on the next video.